How nice of a story. Like, it's just such a success story, and it just seems like it just keeps building. Like, I'm proud of you, and I've only just met you today, and I'm proud of you, like, for everything that you've achieved. Like, your family, like, must be like, oh my God, she's grafted so hard, but it's all paid off. Hello. Hi. Oh my God.
So nice to see you.
How are you?
Thank you.
Good. I wanted to come back. Hi guys.
Hi team.
Hey. I wanted to come by today just to ask you a couple of questions about the brand and just get lost in your universe. So, can you introduce yourself,
I
please?
can. I'm Lizzie and I'm the founder of Only Curls.
And tell me, like, when did Only Curls begin?
So Only Curls began in 2016, actually just round the corner from this shop. I lived in a flat just 2 roads beyond here, and all came from frustrations from my own hair. Grew up through those years of straightening, caused so much damage, and wanted something different, and that's when Only Curls was born.
Can you show us through a couple of bits of the range?
So let me show you those 4 products that we started with. So it was this guy.
Okay.
All Curl Cleanser. So that's our sulfate-free shampoo that we were talking about. Our conditioner. Now, because we didn't put sulfates in, we didn't want silicones in there because the shampoo wouldn't remove them properly.
Didn't even know that.
Really, yeah. So again, silicones feel so nice on the hair. I mean,
they do.
You must have clients that are perfect for. And that's what in a lot of products, in conditioning products, feel very silky and smooth, and you really feel that difference of a silicone. But if you're not going to have a shampoo in your range that fully removes them, what can happen is they then coat the hair. So every time you use it, if your shampoo isn't removing those silicones, is this too much information?
No. I imagine you're just going to get build up.
Exactly.
That's literally what's going to happen.
And what that happens is it blocks the moisture. So it builds up, it blocks the moisture, and again can cause more dryness, breakage, brittleness. So that was something that was really important. So silicone-free conditioner. The curl cream, now this is like our star of the show, really. You said this is your favourite.
That's my favourite, yeah.
We sell like it's nuts. Like I started this business on my kitchen table at a little tiny flat around the corner.
Yeah.
We sell one of these every minute. Like
that's nuts.
It's crazy.
Wait, to even say that claim.
It just made me like...
because you started this in your kitchen. Like, that's not normal.
No.
The graft is real.
Yeah.
And like...
It's a lot. But there was a clear need for a product like this. So a lightweight curl cream. So we're all about that, like, lightweight moisture. And it's through the ingredients we've chosen, the ingredients we've not chosen to include, and I think the texture of this is super important. And also simple advice that people don't realise, like applying this to soaking wet hair makes such a difference. And it's such a tip that just, if you don't know, you don't know. And then the enhancing curl gel, so that was our first gel as well, and this is more of a medium hold gel.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's a real split. We ask our customers all the time, what's your favourite gel?
Yeah.
It's a real split. It's about 50-50 actually between this one and then this one, which we call the Mega Hold.
The Mega.
We brought in, Sherie, when did we bring in the Mega Hold? Was it before your time?
I think when I started, so was that back in 2021, I think I was still using enhancing, and I think you not long brought out a Mega Hold, because I wasn't even using it.
So maybe 2021, and this one is...
Who's that for? Because obviously, who are they both for? Because they must be for like different people, or maybe even different seasons.
Yes, in different curl types as well. So actually Mega Hold is very good for more wavy curls. Okay. Because they need a bit more, actually hair like mine, it's like I need a bit more hold to lift my curls up. So I put this in when it's wet and it sort of lifts it more. So then when I'm drying it, it just gives it more of a boost.
It like helps it set, exactly. I imagine,
so it's a stronger hold, and in turn lifts the curls up more. So it's really for anyone, I guess it's for anyone, like really put simply, it's for anyone that wants their curls to be even more springy than they are.
Well, I can tell you, like, I know we've spoken in the past, but that I first received that discovery set, and I get like a lot of packages from a lot of different brands, and I've been hooked on it ever since. And everything you've just talked about, what you wanted to achieve, you have achieved that, even like just with me. I'm not just saying that because I'm here today, but like I feel like your products aren't sticky, they're not heavy, and I feel like my hair can still have all that volume, but then everything is tamed. Okay, Fab, quick fire question. 3 ingredients that are in your products that you believe a curly girl can't live without.
Oh gosh.
Sorry to do this to you.
Good question. I think there's a whole thing about non-foaming shampoos.
Okay.
Ours does foam, and our surfactant in here is derived from coconuts.
Right.
And I think that is
it's necessary,
kicks off the range really, really nicely.
Okay.
Kicks off the range, kicks off the routine.
Yeah.
Really nicely. I think in our conditioner, again, a lovely blend, and it's so hard because there's so many.
There's so many. I'm sorry, I know I put you on the spot, but that was what I was trying to do.
Actually, you know, I think it's about the balance of the ingredients too, like the right amount of water in there, as well as in here. I mean, we've got kukui nut oil, which is lovely.
I was trying to say that on a video the other day, and I just could, like, my dyslexic brain just could not say it properly, but I knew it was important.
Yeah.
I need to do research on like what it actually is, but yeah.
And the sheer moisture in here.
Yeah.
As well. Sheer moisture, sheer butter.
Yeah, sheer
as well,
butter.
which is lovely. And again, the ingredients that people are scared of that we have included, like we do have glycerin in our products, which draws in the moisture. And sometimes people are scared of that ingredient because they're worried it can make their hair too frizzy, draws in too much moisture. I think at the level that we have glycerin in our products,
it's tried and tested.
It is, yeah. I mean, the reviews on these products are crazy. We've got something like 40,000 reviews.
Hey.
I know. We were talking about this recently. We went to actually to a restaurant the other night, and they'd had a bad review, an unfair review, and we were saying to them, do you know what? We quite like a bad review sometimes because it makes all those good reviews we have look really real,
authentic.
Yeah, because they really are.
Oh my god, no, I agree. And also, if everything is just praise, you're almost like, wait, guys, how are we gonna learn like what to do next?
No, exactly.
how to improve on everything?
And we really do. Those reviews are really important. You know, we ask for a review from all our customers, and we do read everyone, and we do address it, and we do. Again, it's customer service. If someone has had a bad experience, it might be that they've just got the wrong product in the range and they need the stronger hold gel or they need the more intense curl cream. So we like to support customers with that as well and make sure they're leaving happy. But all feedback's good feedback.
Yeah. You must have some hero products that you absolutely adore.
Yeah, absolutely.
So which ones like are your faves? Is this like your entire routine?
That's basically my entire routine. So cleanser, conditioner, and then I use the intense moisture. My hair's colour treated, and I find that I just need a little bit extra moisture when it comes to a curl cream. I only use a little because I feel like a little goes a long way from my curl type. I've got quite fine hair. And then I'll go in with the mousse and then gel.
Okay.
I do have a tip when it comes to mousse that I love sharing with people.
Oh my god, okay, yes, let's do it. Shall we do it?
Let's do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Cool. So, oh my god, this mist.
Yeah.
How smooth.
I know.
Okay.
So I really like the mousse for a refresh, especially if it's just like a nice little spot refresh. And what's great about the mousse is with the rice water and the protein and everything, it just helps to really lift at the roots, especially for someone like me who's got fine hair but doesn't need a lot of product but still needs the hold and the encouragement to help the hair lift at the root. The mousse is great for that, for sure.
Okay, so you've just been saying that you have a little trick. Can you show me the trick?
Absolutely. So Pop a bit of mousse in your hand.
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit in there.
Fresh bottle.
So I'll start with that.
Yeah.
And then I would emulsify it in hand, and it will start kind of like going into a bit more of a cream consistency.
Right.
And it's a lot easier to distribute.
And then do you scrunch it in?
You can scrunch it in, you can rake it in. I usually for a refresh, so I don't have to disturb the curl pattern too much. I'll just go in and I'll scrunch in, especially at the roots for me.
Okay, do you want to lean forward a little bit so that I can...
Do you want me to spin around a little bit?
Yes! Okay. You can actually see the mousse is already defining the curls.
My hair loves protein as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Wait, this is rich in rice protein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protein, yeah.
And pea protein.
And pea protein.
I always forget about the pea protein.
Don't leave out the pea.
It smells so good.
I know.
It does.
Okay, and then do we go in with do you usually let it air dry or do you go in with the diffuser?
With like weather like this, I'd probably go in with a diffuse. Plus, I feel like with the diffusing for me, the hair's wet. So when I find, and I don't know if I'm talking rubbish here, but I just find when my hair's wet, if I leave it wet for too long, it just kind of just drags the hair down. Whereas I feel like if I diffuse, it just gets the product dry in there quicker and does what it says on the tin.
I imagine in summer you can leave it to just air dry. But
When I'm on
winter,
holiday, I will, but in the winter I would prefer to diffuse for sure.
Okay, I will diffuse a little bit then. So I always like to dry the roots first and then the ends at the end. Otherwise then I do end up with like an imbalance of too much first. Do you feel the same?
Yeah. Because I always find, because my hair is fine, the ends dry really quickly anyway.
I found that with mine too. So like to balance the drying time.
Yeah, for sure.
You can actually see in the fringe how defined the mousse is made of.
I think some curlies forget that water really is a curl bottom.
Yeah. Sometimes on shoots, if I'm with a curly girl and the first thing I'll ask is, what have you got on your hair?
Yeah.
And if I don't have anything in my kit that will complement it, I'll just wet it down and just like try and reuse what they've already got in their hair.
Well, yeah, because the water's going to reactivate the product that's already there.
And I don't like to over dry it. And then do you scrunch?
Yeah.
With your,
Yeah, I love a good scrunch.
Do you put oil in to scrunch it?
No, I don't usually. Sometimes I will.
How has that shrunk?
I know.
Does it shrink and then?
Yeah, then it loosens it.
Okay, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna micro fridge.
It always happens.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if I want extra hold, and this is a tip for curlies, I go in with extra mega hold. So I'll scrunch out the crunch with mega hold. It probably doesn't sound like logical, but it works for me.
Wait, I can see awards all around this room. Like, what was it? Show me some of your awards.
So I've started this business. I started this business with my husband.
Yeah.
I'm actually a bit more of an introvert.
Okay.
He was always like, we should always say yes to everything, every networking opportunity.
Yeah.
And people started approaching us about applying for awards, not only for the products but also for the business.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, okay, well, let's enter them and see what happens. You never know who you might meet, or where it might go next. And some of the things we've done are amazing, especially some of the awards that we've won for the business.
Mm-hmm.
We've met incredible people, and that has really helped me aspire for more growth in the business. Especially, I mean, for me, I talked a lot about that earlier when we were chatting. It's like, it's so much about the customer, but we do, in order to be able to serve the customer, the business has to thrive and grow. So we've, these won various awards. I mean, some of the ones up here, these are more product-based awards. Actually, loads for the Mega Hold Curl Gel.
Well,
There is a hydrating cream there. the Mega Hold Curl Gel, Mega Hold Curl Gel, Mega Hold Curl Gel. So it's a bit of, we should talk about the Mega Hold Curl Gel more.
Yeah, no, like it seems like everyone's loving it, and I think I spotted a couple more.
The ones over here, and I'm super proud of this one, which was, we were in the Times 100 fastest growing companies in the UK last year, so that was amazing. And these are more of the business ones that I was mentioning. You know, Family Business Entrepreneur of the Year is really a great one, and that was with the Great British Entrepreneur Awards. And again, we've met incredible people. This one here, that Phoebe, this is like for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. They're sort of they do a list of all the fastest growing companies in the UK. Some amazing companies on there. So
fab.
Yeah. This one I got dropped, and Hugo's really mad at me. I need to get another one. That was 1 million orders.
Oh my God.
Which is insane.
From your kitchen to having 1 million orders, like that's like such inspo. If there was like one thing, if there's anyone out there like wanting to start their own hair brand, what's like one piece of advice that's like really helpful?
I say this quite often, it's not just your hair brand, any business. I think starting small is like the best advice, because it's you have all these big ideas and it's just impossible to achieve. Whereas if you start, you have an idea, you think about how you can do it in a smaller way. And in fact, we talked about the products earlier that we launched the brand with. We didn't launch the brand with those 4 styling products. We launched the brand with a hair towel because I couldn't afford to go right in on the products.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I mean, I should have said that sooner.
I use the hair towel.
Yeah,
I love
hair
it.
towel's like
it's a game changer, and I hate that word because it sounds. Whenever I see someone say it's a game changer, I'm like, what are they selling me? But no, really, it's a game changer.
So that was how we did it, and that's my like starting small.
Yeah.
I wonder if I've got one of these products. Let me see. Maybe the girls can find me one.
There's like a whole bunch of.
We've had a tidy up, and I don't know where.
There they are. But I also see like
hats. And again, I think that's the difference with Only Curls, because it isn't just the hair products. It was when you've got curly hair, it's like a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It literally is.
And we know that, and my team know that, and so many of my team have come to me and applied for jobs because they are customers. So they know in turn, they really know the customer too, and we can develop a product range, and all our social media and everything really speaks to this curly hair customer because we understand it and know it. But my advice for someone wanting to start a business is start small, and like, don't have an ego about it. Like, I just, I was literally sewing these labels on these towels on my sewing machine. My mum used to come over and we'd like fold them up, tie loads up in front of the TV, and then I would drop them off at the post, and we'd get, it would be like a couple of orders a day when we first launched, but that was such a win. Like, that was my goal in the beginning, was I was thinking about having a family at the time, and I was a fashion designer, and I was like commuting across London every single day, and so like, this isn't actually going to work for our family, and my nursery fees were pretty much the cost of my salary. So right, we need to do something different. So started very small, doing it alongside my full-time job, and then when I went on my maternity leave, we had sold enough towels. So that was about.
She's got a picture of the towel.
When I first ordered it, look at the handwritten notes.
We get a picture of Etty around all the parcels. I feel like it's in one of the most recent posts.
That is so cute. And when you were talking about when you were talking about hand sewing, I was like, I wish we had a little video to insert.
Do you know, when we first launched, so it was like just chaos in my flats.
Oh my god, chaos!
I wish I'd taken more footage at that time.
You don't think?
You don't think, and also you're trying, in the beginning, you're trying to encourage people to buy, and you want to seem a bigger company than you are at the time. I didn't want people to know that I was sitting at home selling these labels on because we weren't like meeting the minimums of the factory to be able to do that. Like, you don't want people to know that, so you try to act bigger. And so you don't take the pictures.
So that could be another tip though for an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Even if you don't use the content now, take all the content.
Because you will use it down the line. And now some of our best performing stuff will be like a picture like that of all the chaos, which at the time I'm like, no, don't. To you guys, I was like, no, don't take my picture. My hair looks a mess. It didn't matter.
No.
That was like the story in the chaos. It was like me, feeding my baby, then going for a walk, getting her to sleep and packing all the parcels. And it eventually got to a point where, eventually it was too much in our house. We had a Black Friday, I think it was 2019. So 2018, we launched the cream and gel.
Okay.
I couldn't afford to do the cleanser, conditioner, cream and gel.
Yes.
The cream and gel, that was 2018. We'd been selling the towels for a couple of years. So we had a bit of a following.
Yeah.
They kept selling out because I only had so much budget to buy in so many at a time, right? And they kept selling out. And then in February, so it was that Black Friday, 2018 Black Friday, we had like 400 orders, and that was in a weekend. Like now that's, a slow day, but that was like huge. And in this tiny flat, every surface was just covered with pink boxes, and it was chaos, and I had to rope in my family to help me pack.
Literally.
And it was absolute chaos. So at that point we were like, right, let's find somebody to pack the orders for us. And then we literally just moved all our orders to a warehouse, and that month we had a press article that went completely viral. And it had some before and after pictures showing the results of our products and how we were this small curly hair brand from a homegrown curly hair brand that kept selling out, and this just went completely viral. And we did like I'd have to check to see how many orders we did in that weekend, but it was
huge,
completely nuts. And that just completely that kickstarted everything.
What's next for Only Curls?
For Only Curls, I think the best thing, there's still so much opportunity for us, which is amazing. We are thinking more, we've got so much opportunity with our kids range. I think last year, and the years prior, we launched it in Sherie, do you remember, 2020? I'm not even sure, the years will blur. We have not had the time to focus on that, and for us, getting kids to embrace their curls and love their curls from a young age is very important to us. So we want to make sure that we're really maximising that as its own brand. So really excited about that. That went into Boots as well this year, just online, but the goal is to get it into stores. So that's a big opportunity for us. International, huge opportunity for us. Our business is it used to be more international, but post-Brexit and then all the tariffs in the States, we're now at probably 98% UK. So we've got so much opportunity for international growth, and that is something that we're sort of actively pursuing and planning for at the moment. And then men's. And have you seen how many more men are wearing their hair curly at the moment? How many lads are getting perms? We've seen the search trends go up and up and up. So getting into that, I think is, we should have done it months ago, but we have a new, we're going to see it.
Can I feel that?
Yeah, and a different fragrance. So we've gone for more of a one and done styler. So just really simple.
And
everything curl cream. We've got our expert curl cream. It's got a bit of hold in there. Not quite as much hold as our Only Curls products, but smells different. It's like a one and done styler.
Perfect for men. Your packaging is it's not, there's a lot of feminine colours.
It's very traditionally feminine.
And this
exactly. And this is, we've designed it for men in mind, but it's a unisex product.
And if there's hairstylists in the UK that want to get involved with Only Curls, because I know that you've got some people really championing the brand, how would you give them advice to like get in touch or?
No, we love like hairdressers are our ambassadors, and we absolutely love working with hairstylists. However, you know, however big or small their salon is, and I think that has, I mean, Sherie manages all our salon orders and has been amazing, and we, you know, we don't have a minimum order. We want these products in the hands of hairdressers because that means more people get to use them, and also if we can help. A lot of hairdressers we work with haven't, they haven't done curls for a long time because the trend for so long was to go in for a sleek blow dry. So there are hairdressers that have come to us and asked for tips as well, and we've helped them. And we want to do more sort of training as well, working with some of the, you know, a lot of hairdressers we work with are educators, and we can get them in to help train other hairdressers, and that helps help spread our message of, you know, curl confidence and getting people to embrace their curls, because if you walk out the salon with gorgeous curls, you feel more confident. So how do they get in touch with us? Just DM, comment, email, we'll reply. We're very on it.
Are you small enough as a company where sometimes people are speaking to you through DMs, or is it just all of your
team? I do. I have a daily chat. Yeah.
There's voice notes and everything.
Oh, really? So people can be getting in touch with you half the time. Oh, perfect.
I mean, I do have a little luck, and actually we are a small enough team. I mean, that if somebody sends a DM and it is for me, the team will still tag me. And then we have a system that like all of our DMs, all our comments pull into. So if it's something specifically for me, even if one of my friends comments, I know about it, my team will be like, Lizzie, I think this might be one of your friends commenting. So we do. Yeah, I'm very much still involved.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for meeting me today. Like, I feel like I've literally come into your universe and I've learned so much, and we've had our little chats and we've played with products, and it's just been great. So thank you so much.
I loved it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.